Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Ewan McQuaid, and today I am talking AEW Double or Nothing 2021, just my general thoughts on the show as a whole. There will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen the show yet, I would highly recommend you check it out, because it was banging. It was a terrific show. I have very few negatives about the show, but I'm going to start with those negatives. Let's start with the big negative, the elephant in the room, and that is Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ogogo. Now, this match had what I thought was pretty terrible build. I've been loving the Nightmare Factory stuff, but I thought the build into this match with Ogogo was actually quite poor. It wasn't much for Cody's promo. I didn't think the dynamic of America versus the UK really worked. It was weird. The match itself didn't need to be on the card. You know, it was a bog standard match to me personally, and it didn't need to be on the show. I think it just made the show feel overstuffed, a little bit too long. Maybe have this match on the post show after Dynamite, and the Dynamite after Double or Nothing. I think that would have worked a lot better. The match was very standard. You know, I wasn't wowed by Ogogo, and I think Cody winning was a bit of a mistake. You know, he wins a lot, and he hasn't really put over that many people as of late. At the beginning he was, but he's not really now. He beat QT Marshall and he beat Ogogo pretty handedly. So I don't think this feud can continue any further. Yeah, that was basically just what I thought about that. That was a bit of a letdown. The only other match to me that wasn't, you know, stellar was the Miro versus Lance Archer match, just because I didn't think the build was too great. It was really good, it was really enjoyable. I'd give it like 3 stars, but it wasn't everything I hoped it would be. I thought it was going to be a bit more carnage, and maybe that's on me for going into it with those expectations, but even still, you know, it was a really good match. Should we talk about everything else that was amazing? Shall we just go with that? Let's start with Hangman Page versus Brian Cage. That was awesome. We were first introduced to the arena, is it an arena? Amphitheatre full of fans, and oh my god, what a difference it makes. It is crazy how much atmosphere this crowd had. It was hot as fuck for this match in particular, particularly Hangman Page. Oh my god, this match was awesome. It was really good. I love both of these guys so much, and Hangman winning was the right decision. The match was cracking. The angle at the end with Team Taz I thought was great. It was a terrific opener. It was just a terrific opener all round. Shall we talk about Moxley and Kingston versus the Young Bucks? I've gone very low tone for that because this match was just great as well. The Young Bucks, you know, they dipped a little bit for me in quality with the match versus MJF and Jericho, but this match was outstanding. Both these guys, I bought into so many of the near falls in this match, and I think Moxley in particular they made look amazing. You know, the sequence where he kicks out at 1 after the numerous super kicks is one of my highlights of the year. Moxley is having some of my favourite moments of the year with that spot and the exploding barbed wire deathmatch spot where he kicks the ring ropes after the one-winged angel. I thought it was just tremendous. It was tremendous. And the Young Bucks winning, I think, is the right decision. I don't think you should take the belts off him, particularly after Kenny Omega's match. They're just really good as a unit, and this match was just terrific. I really loved it. Sorry if I'm rambling a little bit, if I'm going too fast, but I'm just amped about this show. Just amped about it. Amped about it. What should we talk about next? Casino Battle Royal. I thought this was decent. I did not. Let's just talk about the main bit, which is that I did not expect Jungle Boy to win in the slightest. I thought this was Christian Cage's all the way. But no, Jungle Boy versus Kenny Omega is going to be a thing, and I didn't know how much I wanted that until I heard Jungle Boy's theme music. Oh my god, just having the entire audience sing along to that was phenomenal. It was beautiful, and having him win I think is actually the right decision as opposed to Christian Cage. I think we're going to get Christian Cage versus Kenny Omega down the line, but having Jungle Boy win here was a really nice surprise, and Leo Rush was in there. I like a bit of Leo Rush. It was fun, really fun match. So I'm probably going to miss a few matches. I don't know if I am. I don't have these written down. I haven't taken notes for this, but Hikaru Shida versus Britt Baker. That was also a great match. That was really good, sort of just character work. You know, Britt Baker sort of turned at the end. Is she a babyface? Because it looked like she was celebrating like a babyface. When Tony Schiavone came out, I was like, oh my god, this is a bit emotional. I'm feeling it. But yeah, it was a really, really terrific match. And it's sad that Shida's reign has come to an end like this. But, you know, Britt Baker's the right choice. She really, really is. She's an absolute star, not just in the women's division, but a star that has been made by AEW. And I think her reign will actually be really good, as opposed to clunky like some of the other women's division stuff. I feel like they're on track, and Britt Baker's the one who needs to spearhead that. She's great. It was a great match. Next up, we had, I think there's probably something that I'm missing, and sorry about that, but I'm going to talk about Sting and Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, because oh my god, Sting is a badass, and this match made Sting look incredible. It showed that it was the right use of legends. This is how they can be, you know, used in the correct way, in that they're protected, but they don't overbear. You know, they didn't bury Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. This was a, you know, not a decisive win, but it sort of put a bookend on that feud, I think, in that they got their comeuppance. Sting overcame them, and so did Darby Allin, and they work really well as a unit. I loved them. It was really great. I can't say enough great things about this match. I just thought it made Sting look amazing, and Sting's getting an action figure, and I really, really want it. I want the AEW Sting. Give it to me now. Next up, we had my match of the night. Is it my favourite match of the year? I absolutely adored this match. And it was PAC versus Orange Cassidy versus Kenny Omega. This was just lightning fast, hot action. The fans were so invested in this, and some of the spots were just great. You know, I think the thing that really worked about this match was that it felt like all three competitors were in the ring at once. It didn't feel like, what I expected was that Orange Cassidy was going to roll out a lot because, you know, it's sort of his gimmick. But no, they sort of skewed from that, and they went into, you know, just hitting each other really hard with stuff. Lots of V-triggers, lots of super kicks, lots of orange punches, and the finish was so infuriating. First off, Orange Cassidy got this amazing near fall when he threw Kenny Omega out the ring to pin PAC. That was just so close. But him, you know, just getting rolled up by Kenny when he was so close to pinning him after the orange punch, it was like, oh! I actually bought into the fact that they might put the belt on Orange Cassidy, and I didn't think I would. I thought I knew this would be Kenny Omega through and through. But they did such a good job of working this match to make every single competitor in there feel like a credible threat and a credible champion. I think this has elevated Orange Cassidy and it's elevated PAC, which, bravo to them, because it was flawless. I absolutely adored this match. Absolutely loved it. And finally, shall we talk about the Stadium Stampede? It was right. No, I'm joking. It was really good. I didn't like it as much as the first one. However, I'd still really loved it. Particularly, I don't know. I'm very tired. The sequences with MJF and Jericho, I thought they were the funniest and the most hard-hitting out of all the segments. I liked Sean Spears and Sammy Guevara as well. I thought that was interesting. The bit that didn't get me was the bar with FTR and Santana and Ortiz. That was the bit that was to me. I wasn't so invested in that. Same with the Wardlow and Hager stuff, but at least the Hager and Wardlow stuff had like really powerful power spots. But when they got back into the arena, the fans were going wild, and you know, Sammy Guevara won for his team by pinning Sean Spears. I did not expect Inner Circle to win. I thought this was going to be the end of them, and they got a massive celebration at the end and it was really heartwarming. I really felt it. This show just hit me in the feels for some reason. I nearly cried when Sting was doing really well. Don't know what that says about me, but in the end I thought this was amazing. I liked it a lot more than I liked Revolution, and I would highly recommend this show if you hadn't seen it. Please check it out. I would give this show 4.25. 4.5 out of 5. I loved it. Loved nearly every second of it, apart from a Go-Go and Cody. So what did you think about the show? What did you think about AEW Double or Nothing? Let me know down in the comments and I will try and reply to every single one of you. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.